I'm Rod Capel. I'm a farmer in and around McCook, Nebraska. I farm with my brother, and then we have 2 hired men, and that's our farm. We farm mostly irrigated, but we have a lot of dry land too, just for the way the land lays out here. On dry land we grow predominantly all the time corn, and then it'll go to fallow, and then we put wheat, and then back to corn. And it's eco-fallow, so we use the wheat stubble to plant the corn in and hold the moisture and keep the ground cooler going into the corn. There's years that we've planted sunflowers and grain sorghum, and there's a couple other crops. Actually, right now we would look for more dryland crop acres. Irrigation is very labor intense, and we're kind of stretched out on labor as far as that. If we could pick up dryland acres, we could farm the dryland acres with what we have right now without much change at all in labor or management or in investment. Change is hard. In the small region area, I think everyone is very adaptable to change. But I think it's like a culture, because if your neighbors are doing it, you're saying, well, if it looks good or looks bad, the neighbors will other neighbors will pick up on it or stay away from it. 2 things that will change people's mind is education and economics, and the biggest one is economics. Okay. If there's people that are so set in their way that they're not going to change, economics is going to take them out of business. Yeah. Any business. So that's probably the biggest thing is sooner or later they're either going to be bankrupt, out of business, or they're going to sit down and say, hey, these numbers aren't working, I got to do something different. And then they might look around and what's everybody else doing. And it is big on education. I think that's why Southwest Nebraska and this area is just the university people that were here in the past really pushed eco-fallow, and even before that, the conservation farming and it's always been a big deal here.